Hello, y'all. It's Divine Sally. How you doing? Ooh, I look up today. That's all right. Okay. That's what happens when you be in pain a lot. Okay, so I have your Divine Abundance read. Are you ready to go? Let's go. You got flow, you got sacrifice, and you got clearing. Now, for flow, it says, allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. For sacrifice, sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions is a sacrifice to love. You hear that? And clearing, as true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mind to God's, such freedom. Okay. Um, some of y'all's flow is blocked, and you're trying to deal with it yourself. No, twice here has been told for you to let it go. I pulled some wisdom of the oracle cards to get clarity. And this was the message for you. So you got yin, something dealing with the feminine energy and not letting it flow. You got regeneration. A lot, and I'm not saying masculine energy was not done wrong during this time. I'm not saying that. But a lot of the energy has been against the feminine, and that's what has to heal, even in males and even in men. Okay, your feminine energy has to heal. Something's going on where you're turning against your feminine nature, and your feminine nature is to nurture your partner. Your feminine, that's not just the masculine. That's to protect. The nurturing is the feminine aspect of the energy. And some of you men and you males are not delving into that nurturing part of you, because some of you are feeling like the person may cheat on you or take advantage of you. If you know the person and you love them, baby, be you. Be the way that you are. You want to give. Okay? It's a give and receive, right? It has to work in tandem. It has to work together. So something about the feminine energy regenerating and being in regeneration mode. Then came deep knowing. And so there's a knowing that you have in regards to this energy that you're not allowing to flow. So in other words, it's the feminine energy that needs to flow. A lot of us, even women, have been in too much masculine energy, too much of the protector energy, too much of the I got to do myself energy, too much of the oh well, that's how it is energy. You understand what I'm saying? No. Some of you know you have to be in this yin energy. Some of you know this. And whatever you're doing for this clearing, use a method by the book. Use a method that you already know that will work. Now is not the time to, what's the word I'm looking for? Now is not the time to experiment. Use what you know, but whatever that's stopping your flow, whatever that's keeping you in duality, whatever it is that's putting a wedge between your yin and yang energy and not letting it to flow, sacrifice it. Sacrifice it. Okay, y'all. Sorry for the interruption. So, use the healing you know. Clear out whatever you need to clear out. Using methods you know that you know work. For some of you, this is going to be people. Let them go. And what we mean by sacrifice them is let them go. Break ties. This is if it's stopping your flow. And you may be asking, how do I know if it's stopping my flow? Okay. If your energy is flowing along and you're receiving or you're getting or you're being blessed, and when certain people come around, you start to lose, you got to distance yourself from the people. If you have, use your discretion with this, okay? If you have a job that's not fostering you and feeding you, but they're using you and treating you bad and causing your energy to dip and be lower energy, you need to think about letting that go. People, places, jobs, things you put around you, objects, anything around you that changes your good energy, your good flow. Anything that puts you in male or masculine energy against your will that you don't want to use as you're trying to heal yourself with love and have your soft moments, and that's for men and women or and other building your soft moments. Anything that gets in the way of you being whole, that's what I'm looking for. Anything that gets in the way of you joining your masculine and feminine energy, that gets in the way of you being whole, you got to sacrifice it. It's got to go. And you can tell the people, you got to go. No. But it has to be done by the book. It has to be done by the book. By the book tells me what the old ones know. The old ones' knowledge. This is ancient knowledge. This is what has been written of how it's already been done. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel. What you've learned to do by your family's right or your ancestral right. What you know how to do. Something that's a surefire way that you know will get rid of this thing that doesn't serve you. That's what you must use. Calling in the feminine energy through your deep knowing. Study. Some of you need to study more. Your faith, whatever that faith is. Okay. Some of you need to commit to not being lukewarm. Meaning, I'm going to give you an example. You're going out with somebody, but you know damn well they're no good. They just want to get in your drawers. You want the fuck too. But every time you do, you feel terrible. Forgive how this is about to sound. But how many other body parts are there out in this world? You can't find a better one? I'm just saying. And don't give me that it took a whole bunch of work on that person. Apparently it didn't work because they still been the asshole that you don't want to commit to. Or they don't want to commit to you. So you didn't put in enough work, did you? Just saying. I'm saying it because I love you. I'm saying what I'm saying. Some of y'all just ain't moving to your best interest. And you're not doing what you're being called to do. And you know what you're being called to do. With this deep knowing card, you know what you're being called to do. You feel it. That's why some of you are being called back to do it by the book. To do it the way that it's written. Because you're refusing. So your measure of worth is being done by the book. Because you're refusing to see your worth and you keep making the same mistakes. You're being lukewarm. You know your temple is better, but you're still putting in donuts. Guilty. You know you need to heal, but you ain't taking your vitamins every day. You know you need to leave certain people alone. But when they call you, you're like, oh, okay, what do you need? That kind of stuff. If you don't sacrifice it, you're going to be made to sacrifice it. And that's going to be worse. That's also by the book. Meaning, it's written how it'll happen. And you know what will happen if you don't let it go. I'm going to give you this warning. For some of us in this period of time, we have an issue where, and this comes around every once in a while, but like a deep purging. And when you know something is supposed to happen, but you don't do what is, thank you, you don't do what you're supposed to do. And if you get an inkling something is going to be removed because you didn't do what you were supposed to do, or if you don't make good on it, or if you don't fix it, it will be removed. It will be removed. If you're getting that anywhere in your subconscious or any of this feeling, if I don't do this, this is going to be removed, so I do it. If you feel that, you are correct. You have a chance to fix it. You have a chance to sacrifice it and clear it out if it's appropriate. All right, my loves, that was the message. Hopefully it made sense to you. I love you now. Namaste.